on. My dad says we have to rename the show. What did you say the show should be called?
The Opininators.
The Opininators.
Same difference.
Woo! Opininators! Woo! I guess I should bring this clown in.
Jeff, my guy. What's going on, man?
Well, because I effed the whole thing up.
How'd you do that? I didn't get. I briefly seen you wrote you messed something up, and I didn't know what you were talking about.
Well, because I was in studio and I was setting up all the scheduled streams, and I just clicked on this one, and this stupid piece of crap software, you can't pick a previously scheduled stream. You have to schedule it in here.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I know, because I'm sitting there going, why can't I? I'm like, oh, crap, that's why I effed the whole thing up, so I had to go and delete the other one. I had to create the other one.
You already scheduled it.
But I scheduled it through studio, not through here.
Oh,
because I was in studio and I was just scheduling. I've pre-scheduled a bunch, and then I have them all private, and then I make them all. I turn them all on, right? So there's about a week's worth, but I was doing a whole bunch of scheduling.
Why you just don't do it in here?
Because this is the only one I have to. All my other shows I schedule from within YouTube Studio. This is the only one. And I was just in the mode of scheduling away, and I just did it and scheduled it, and I'm a noob.
You are a noob, Jeff.
All right, who is ready? Crow is ready. Woohoo! Guy I hate is has opinions, so let's just ignore that. Jeff, can you explain why Anthony left us last night during Crata? I think he went to play Avengers of Marvel, and he did not want to build gifts for the poor, needy children, Mr. Urban World, like you, Crow, and I were doing last night.
What was I doing?
Or he hates me because he came to my stream expecting me to be streaming GFN, because that's what I had told him earlier in the day. Did I not? And I believe in my tweet, I mentioned GFN.
You did.
I did.
And I don't like you lying to me. You remind me of someone else that you're going to get into later that lied. Hey, Jeff, you should see my recent tweet.
The one that says jump into Opininators?
I just put it up. Just like you kept telling me, read my tweet from yesterday at 7. Yesterday at 7.
Yeah, but I gave you the exact time.
Yeah, I put it up like 1 minute ago. 5 minutes ago.
I don't know. I just see the one that says, I don't know. What's money well spent. That's to Morphe more. Okay, jump in, giving Ryzak a piece of my mind and lying to him, and GFN conspiracy theory. That one?
Yeah.
I chased Ryzak off the whole internet.
Nah, he's still there.
I chased him off the whole internet. I sent him crying.
So anyway, let me pull up my little file with my Opininator stuff.
How's your Happy New Year? Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year. Is this our first Opinators of the New Year?
It is.
It is.
Because the New Year is only 6 days old.
Look at that.
So this is the first one. Happy New Year to everybody. I have not played any of the January pro games. And I haven't even done some of the December pro games because I get stuck playing Wreckfest. I get stuck playing at Super Animal Royale. And Crata.
Yeah. It's good stuff, man. Good time to be a gamer. Yeah. I'm trying to beat Darksiders 3. So I've been playing that in my spare time. And then
apparently, according to Jonathan, somebody or another, it's unplayable.
That's right. Yeah.
Which which is why, and again, in typical Jeff Troll fashion, I suck you in
I love it. Hey, bring me in.
I'm going down. I'm sucking you in with me and dragging you in. Like, well, Anthony played it and played fine, so it must be you.
And I told him, listen, it never played that amazing when it first came out in 2018, but it's an old, Let me find your stream actually.
Next Stadia game to beat is Hotline Miami.
Oh, so what you
Love
said?
when the Russians come in. Das Vidanya.
Das Vidanya.
I'm trolling Luna these days. That's my new troll.
Really? Now you going after Luna?
Yeah.
What did Luna ever do to anybody?
Well, because they keep talking about this family couch thing, which is cool. And I keep saying, and I believe my tweet today said, this is my third time asking, can we play it in Canada? I keep getting messages from the Proto and the Brandon going, VPN? Do you want to? I don't know. I don't want to do anything like that. Just want to know, can I do couch? Can I do this couch mode?
So you want them to give you a real answer?
Well, everybody when Stadia doesn't respond to to Twitter messages, I mean, like, they don't respond to Twitter messages. Well, Luna's not responding to me, so fuck you, Luna. Answer me, damn it. Just saying. What made it unplayable for them? Have their head shut up their backside that they couldn't see the screen? I don't know. It was jittery. I don't know. Go find my tweet and look at their response. Canadians aren't allowed couches or friends, Jeff. You know this. That's true. So anyways, whenever when people badmouth Stadia, I'll be like, well, Luna doesn't respond to my friggin' tweets.
I mean, you can't say
and
that.
If you have a problem with Google customer service, we're not going to mention anybody's names, but I've had the same problem with Microsoft, and I got double billed, and they're
hello, I went to cancel my xCloud subscription, and when I went to do it, it said I didn't have a profile or subscription. I'm like, okay, I just assumed that after the 3 months was up, they just canceled me because they said I had no profile. Next thing you know, a few weeks later, I get charged. I'm like, charged for what? I didn't have a profile. Guess what?
Negative billing. They all do negative billing. So, they all keep charging unless you cancel it.
Right. So, but when I went to cancel, they said I had no profile. So, and that was Microsoft. But it is what it is.
When the bigger the company, the worse customer support. Whether I create content for them, whether I buy their games, whether I spend thousands of dollars on their service every month, Azure, the support is what it is. And if you are thinking anything differently and all of a sudden you are done.
So I'm going to tease something for you guys, something I was working on. I'm working on a review, guys.
This is fake news, and I don't appreciate the fake news in my stream because I've watched you lose too many times to mention.
Too many times.
Although I appreciate you jumping in and playing Crata last night, that was so much fun. Don't appreciate the fake news.
Can you give me the full screen just so I could do a tease?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's me. And then I just removed him.
Oh, man.
And then I removed him.
Guys, this might be the answer you've been waiting for to play Stadia wherever you want. Check this out. Most of you guys never even heard of this thing. It just came out, and I just got it in the mail yesterday. And I'm going to leave it like that. So just know the review is coming.
Oh, I felt like you today. I posted 3 videos. Felt like Anthony.
Oh, did you? Today?
I did.
Wow.
It's a
good thing I got my notifications off for your content.
Good thing.
So I got a little bit of drama today I'm going to get into, man. And I just want to bring some stuff up. That's all.
Me too.
So I got a couple
Mr. Urban World, you're on the top, you're on the bleeding edge of everything. So, most dum-dums like me wouldn't have seen it. So, you're not the target market.
So let me bring up you want me to get into one thing real quick?
Sure.
Did you know there's like a war going on with some content creators?
No.
Dude, Brandon has like well, let's say, well, why don't you say what you wanted to talk about with Brandon? You could get that out the way first.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, and if those of you that do know Brandon, if you could reach out, his dad is cancer and will not be surviving. I don't know how much longer he has. Currently, I think he said the bill is over $100,000, which, being Canadian, I don't understand that. But so Brandon's going through a really hard time, money wise, family wise. So if you do know Brandon, maybe show him a little bit of love. Just tell him the community, he's mad at the community and he's mad at a bunch of people. But again, that's not necessarily the community just going through a tough time. And
right,
I can understand. So if anybody knows Brandon, then send him a quick little tweet just to tell him, that you're thinking about him. And so,
and he has
having not lost a parent yet.
Right. Well, I have, but so he has a few aliases. So you can find him as Fans or Gamers or Stadia USA. I forgot what was the other one.
I don't know. This is the one. This is the one he's been using all. So
he's been using Fans or Gamers, but
yeah.
But anyway, so now that we got that out,
just send him a little love. We did it with Dismo when his brother passed away. He's having a hard time. Send him just a little note. Just tell him, whatever.
Yeah,
if you don't mind, I'd appreciate that.
So I want to talk about the Brandon beef. So Brandon, he does his walking talks and he just go on about the world. Dude, he was, fire. Like I was watching some of his videos and he's going in on Dr. Spaceman. He's talking about how Dr. Spaceman, again, I'm just telling you guys what Brandon said in his video. You can watch it yourself. But he's talking about how Dr. Spaceman used him so he could play Luna in Canada. I'm like, oh, snap. He's talking about Duncan and everybody. And I was just like, yo, Brandon, take a chill pill, dude. But he's going in on a lot of the kind of like the Stadia haters. So I just thought it was funny. I was like, wow, I was actually going to play one of his videos because it is public record and it's out there. But I was like, all right, I'll leave that alone. You guys could go to his channel, Fans or Gamers, for yourself and watch his videos. But dude, he's burning down the barn. And he's naming names, and he's like, F you did this and that. And he sounded like he got credible info to his allegations. And I'm like, oh, snap. So I didn't know if people noticed that or not, but I thought that was pretty crazy. So I want to talk about the Brandon beef.
I'm behind on my YouTube watching.
Okay, well, and some of these videos are like a week old, so. Brandon beef.
There you go. Well, send him some love anyways. He's having a hard time. So he's having a hard time with his dad and I guess the hospital bills. Again, being Canadian, I don't understand how that works. You can probably explain it to me better than I can, but.
Yeah. I got some other stuff too, man. My conspiracy theory, I want to wait for a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll get a few more people in. Same with my Ryzak thing.
Well, I'll say this. Ubisoft Plus is going to Xbox. That's cool. Because up until now, consoles didn't have Ubisoft Plus. So that's kind of cool. They don't know when, but it will be coming. And they're actually going to have...
But not Game Pass, which feeds right into my Game Pass love and Stadia hating people that Game Pass is going to be dead. And I keep tweeting this one guy. He hasn't responded to me yet. But he says he's back online and he'll be doing shows after the 9th. So when he does a show, I will be right in this chat going, why is Ubisoft not on Game Pass? I guess it's going to be dead 6 months. It'll be dead before the summer. So I'm going to troll him bad.
Listen, I'll help troll too. I'm going to be like, Game Pass is Ubisoft Plus on Xbox is going to kill Game Pass. Because everything kills everything,
What's he say? Not only does Game Pass have EA now, they have Ubisoft. No. Game Pass does not have.
Yeah, no, that's not correct.
No.
Yeah,
get that right.
There he goes, not knowing what the hell he's talking about, as usual.
Yes, but we had fun. We had fun playing Wreckfest this week and Greta. So,
Yeah, I mean, listen, it was cool. It's cool always to see Mr. Urban Rural when he jump in something. I love it.
I like it.
All right.
We'll have to see if I sub on Xbox. Do I also get it on Stadia and PC? I believe so.
Yeah,
You sign up. You sign up with Ubisoft Plus. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Ubisoft Connect allows you to play it on everything.
Yes, but Ubisoft Plus is not part of Game Pass.
Correct.
Is what we're saying.
And I'm upset with Ubisoft, man. I don't have Ubisoft Plus anymore, and they want me to pay.
It's not their fault.
It's not their fault, but I feel like
you're mad at them over your own stupidity.
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like they could have accommodated me.
That's like you Americans sue for your own stupidity.
Yeah.
And win.
Yeah. So you know what it is in America?
My crotch with the hot coffee that I got.
Yeah, if you complain the loudest, you'll get what you want. If I could have went back and forth with Ubisoft, they probably would have folded. But I just said, so you're not going to allow me to get the old price? They was like, no, unfortunately, we can't let you get the price. I was like, okay.
Well, again, it's built into their systems, right? The system is, there's no SKU anymore, right? That promotional thing is done, and that's it. They, even if they wanted to, they probably, would have been harder for them to do it because there's just no way system wise to do it. But again, it was your own fault.
So, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
you can't say I'm mad at them. I'm mad at them because
I'm mad at them. There's times where companies say, you know what, you've been a loyal customer, we're gonna, help you out. They could have said that.
They could have.
They chose not to, so I could be mad.
Again, that's their policy.
That's fine.
But it's your own stupidity.
That's fine, but I could still be mad. I'm pretty sure some people they reverse that for them. I'm pretty sure some people complain, threaten to go on social media, blah blah blah, and they got their way.
No, we're talking about Ubisoft Plus being on Game Pass, not EA. Stop talking about EA. We're not talking EA Play. We're not. We're talking Ubisoft Plus on Game Pass. Get it right. There you go.
The cloud saves.
Is that what that is?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I mean, I only used it on Stadia, so I don't know. I mean, I'll have to see what
money in Canada, so I never bought it.
I have to see what games. So it's $14.99 now. It's $17.99. That's what, extra $4.
It's true.
I don't know.
We'll just make 17 more videos and earn the money and the revenue from that.
That's true, but it's just annoying that I had it. I just wish I would have realized. Two things happened. Wish I would have realized my card expired and I thought to update it, right? And then two, I would have wished I would have got the email in my personal and it didn't send it to promotional.
Did you flag it within Gmail to send it to personal, not promotional?
It doesn't matter now. It's past tense. I'm not crying. No.
So that would be a no. All right. Okay, so again, more of your own stupidity.
Yeah, who flags they stuff so it could go to personal? Who does that? You?
Actually, if I showed you my Gmail, I have no tabs. Everything is just there.
I tried to figure that out. I couldn't. I was like, I heard you say it, and I was like, oh, let me go do that, and I don't know how to do it.
Do I have to? There's some option somewhere.
I think you're lying.
Probably.
Until you show me you're lying. That's all I know.
Most likely. Lie about a lot of things.
You said I lie about a lot of things. I just caught that. Is my dog outside? It's pretty cold out there. I think somebody put her out and didn't bring her back in. Sounds like she got a problem. Let me turn this on my watch. Anyways, let me get to. I want to save that. I'll add that in my conspiracy. Yeah, I'm gonna add that to my conspiracy. Don't mind me. I'm looking at my list. Yo, Climax is in the building. It's your boy Suave Polo, the Climax.
Why does he spell his name right here, but when he's on your streams, he doesn't?
What do you mean?
Which word did you not understand in that sentence?
Oh, you said why does he not
spelled
spell?
he spelt his name correctly here, but when he has his little name down over here, it's wrong when he's in your streams. That triggers me.
What's it? Why is it wrong?
Because he doesn't use the accent aigu. He puts an apostrophe after the E.
Maybe you can't put it on there.
Yes, you can.
Are you sure?
100%.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of things to complain about in this world. That's not one of them to me.
Really?
Really. But do you want me to get into my conspiracy theory, man?
Yeah, and then we'll go off on the Ryzakian.
Oh man, hold on.
I'm good either way.
Look at this, Jeff. My wife just brought me some pizza. Dinner is served.
Well, it wouldn't be a show if you weren't eating.
This is true. But look, when we do this show, I do all my shows around 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And this is a good time for me to eat. Anyways, so are you ready for this conspiracy theory? It's kind of something I said before in public, but are you guys in the chat ready for this conspiracy theory?
Way too much dead air. My God.
Is that who said that? Middle?
No, Mr. Bruce. Mr. Bruce Campbell. Whoa. Looks like Stadia Pro's package is almost here. Oh yes, I know of his package. I'm familiar with William's package.
And you're always inside the Sierra.
I'm always sliding in her DMs. That is correct. I am sliding into her DMs all the time. So,
All right.
I'm just saying.
I had to get a bite first. All right. Here we go. Hold on. Let me.
Oh, he's going to show off the guns for this, folks.
Get ready.
Folks, we're talking about two different packages. I don't think we are.
All right. Hold on.
I don't think we are.
All right. So check it out, guys. Conspiracy theory. So there's a alarming amount of individuals who used to be Stadia content creators, and now they are doing content for GFN. Now that's always been a thing, right? Big deal. You want to add GFN, whatever, right? But lately, there has been diehard Stadia content creators who went on record to say they only stream for Stadia content, and they've had like an issue with Stadia, or it's just like radical, right? Like one day I love Stadia, and then the next day it's like, oh, I'm pissed off and I love GFN, or I'm streaming GFN. So what I think is going on. So let me look to my so one, my guy Project Storm, if you notice, he hasn't been doing any content with MM2K. Now, Project went on record, and he even did it on my show, so I could talk about this, okay? It's public records, that he is wowed by the 3080. The man has an 8K TV, so I get that, right? The power grabbed him. But then there's people like my girl, Jezebeli, who live with Ace said, Stadia is my platform. I'm not going nowhere. Stadia is my thing. I love Stadia. I wouldn't even want to try GFN. GFN, I hear, is so clunky. It does nothing for me. And then, bold statement. I played GFN and I would never play anything else in my whole life. That's it. For the rest of my life. Gone. Done. Then, even my buddy, my pal. Hold up. I screwed it up before. CGD. Yeah, there you go. My buddy CGD, who was an avid Stadia flag waver. And recently, Stadia pissed him off something big. And he was so pissed. Well, 10 minutes before I seen that post, I seen a post that he's starting GFN content. And then I don't know which post came first, if he was pissed at Stadia first or GFN one, but I seen the GFN first. Anyway, so in those two instances, my last ones, both people was repping and waving the Stadia flag hard. And then a super turn, like a wrestling story, right? You know, you was a face and you turn to heel. You're like, oh, we're cool. And all of a sudden, whack you over the head with a chair. So I'm thinking, man, now I was on to this before. When they got Dr. Spaceman, they got Duncan, they got a bunch of people, right? Let me try to think. Who else? Anyway, it'll come to me. But I was always on the opinion of GFN is definitely sliding more than just into DMs, but money or something, t-shirts, water bottles, what's the funny name for keychains? What do they call it? Sandy, what do they call keychains again?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to say, you know, like the kids be wearing to school. Sandy. Oh,
lanyards? Lanyards?
A lanyard. They probably giving away lanyards, but something is going on.
Crotchkis. Tchotchkes. Just, you know, tchotchkes, shit with their name on it.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Something.
Lanyards and whatnot. Yeah.
So something is going on, Jeff, because some of the stuff doesn't make sense. For instance, the Jezebel thing was weird. It was less than a week. And then the bold statement of, I'm done with everything. That to me sounds like somebody either had a gun and made her write that, or somebody hacked her and wrote that, or somebody paid her off to write that. I'm just saying. And then CDG, hold up. CGD, yeah, I said it right. I mean, I get it. Hey, if you was pissed off at State here because they screwed something up, I don't know. You know, he did say he was going to leave it alone. He didn't want to mention it. But it's just, this was one of the guys that was, I mean, the flag couldn't go any higher. They got to him, man. And that's the heart and soul, other than Ray, the heart and soul of the Stadia community. But they got to him. GFN are playing dirty and underhanded. And you can't tell me otherwise, because you can't tell me that somehow some of these people that wave the flag the highest and brightest for Stadia all of a sudden has been taken by GFN. They've been compromised. Somehow they've been compromised. And I don't care what you say. I know it. Jeff knows it. Mr. Urban World knows it. And nobody's going to make me think otherwise. It ain't no, oh, I just decided to spend $200 a year to get to 3080. No, you've been compromised. Oh, I decided that Stadia is pissing me off. You've been compromised. Oh, I just figured that you've been compromised. And I don't want to hear it. Something is going on. Something is fishy. And I could smell it. And I'm on to something.
What I don't understand is, okay, you want to play GFN? I've played GFN. I played it from my dad's. I wanted to check out some, you know, whatever was new in Fortnite. That's where I had it. I fired it up. I played it. Okay. But what I don't understand is the hate towards Stadia, right? Okay, you want to play and you want to stream GFN? Cool. Like we've always said, play where you want to play. Mm-hmm. But it's the hate, you know, like, oh my God, I'm done. I am done. Why? Why are you done? You had what? A game was glitchy, one game, or you had one bad, you know, it always brings me back. There was an old friend of mine that lived growing up, and he had one bad pizza from the pizza place. He would never go there again. Oh, I can't eat that pizza place because I had a bad pizza once. You had one bad pizza, and so you can never go back to that pizza place. Like, you know, like you have one bad meal at a restaurant, you can never, like, you can't chalk it up to being okay. Had a, excuse me. That's what I don't understand is the hate. Why do you have to? You can only have one?
That's my point. It's like before you say, "Oh, I tried GFN," you have to put this big statement out against Stadia.
Yeah.
It's weird, but let me say this because I'm not done yet.
Oh dear.
Now here's some more of my conspiracy. Vet Cloud Gaming was done with Stadia, but he ended up creating another channel to separate his Stadia content from GFN. Rock started doing GFN and he separated his Stadia. So what I'm wondering, guys, hear me out. The conspiracy goes. Those are two people that did the same thing in the matter of 2 days. One day, Vet was like, "Oh, I'm creating a new channel to separate my Stadia content," and the next day, Rock did the same thing. So the question is GFN telling, listen, we don't want Stadia content with our content. You can't have the two. Guys, hear me out. Two people within a day apart did the same thing. The conspiracy is there. And I am on the trail, and I'm going to figure out who's behind it. Is it you, Duncan? Do you work for GFN? Is it Andy Morph? Could it be Ryzak? I'm just saying. Something's up, and I'm going to figure it out.
We're not butthurt. We're just offering our opinions. He's got I want to know why the hate. That's what I don't understand is why, Crow even said he played GFN. He plays both. And he's got personal he's got his, he subscribes for a month and then unsubscribes and subscribes a couple months later, and he's got a whole little system. He somehow figured out a good way to rig the system. Applaud him. Cool. Works for him. That's just more effort than my pea brain can put in, but cool. Kudos on him for figuring out a slight little loophole to be able to get all the stuff and only getting 2 months of free games for one price of low price of one. I'm cool with that.
How am I butthurt because I'm behind a conspiracy theory? Now, here's the thing. You'll notice a bunch of people who stopped doing Stadia content. They always got something bad to say about Stadia. I don't even talk about GFN or Luna or anything bad. Right? I just like Stadia, right?
Oh, no, I'm on the hate Luna bandwagon at the moment.
That's fine. But where am I showing I'm butthurt? But I know there's a conspiracy behind it, and I'm going to figure it out.
Bruce, he's mad that he's not getting the lanyard from GFN. They haven't offered him one.
I don't want that lanyard anyway.
Once they offer him the water bottle, he will be standing on top of his treadmill yelling, "I'm all in GFN."
If they give me a t-shirt with the sleeves cut off, I might do it.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I don't understand. You want to play where you want to play? Cool. Now, in Vet's defense, he created like 75 channels. So he's got a sports channel, he's got a retro channel, he's got a Stadia channel, he's got 150 channels now. So in his defense, I think he just started creating. I think he just started creating. Now, what I don't understand, and I guess I'll have to talk to somebody, is why they're off YouTube memberships and moving to Patreon. There's probably some reason there. It's probably something I just don't understand. Everybody seems to be moving things to Patreon as opposed to using YouTube memberships. I don't know the
also.
Sorry.
That's just how people could send you money, right? Is it also a platform?
No. It's just it's just a membership base so people can subscribe, but you don't have to be a YouTube partner. So it's good for Vet and I guess Rock if they've got multiple channels because the membership can only be on whatever channel they're monetized on. But if they subscribe, it's kind of like OnlyFans, but less porn.
All right. Wait. What two people? Who you just said?
Vet and Rock. The two you mentioned.
Wait, they're both doing Patreon? And in my conspiracy theory, they're both two people, 1 day apart, separated their content from Stadia? I didn't even know that. And you guys think I'm just making this up? It's all coming together.
Bruce, I just don't understand the hate. You want to come, you want to go. I just don't understand the hate. Why, if you're going to play GFN, do you have to hate Stadia? I just don't. That's what I just don't understand. I just don't understand the hate.
He said, that's just my opinion for the opinionators. No, I think Jeff has a point though, Bruce. What we're saying is we're just giving our opinions, right? But we're saying is the people who say I'm done with Stadia, the people say I'm done with Stadia make this whole big uproar and make a public spectacle.
They do.
To let everybody know they're done with Stadia. So those are the people that seem butthurt to me. I think you're looking at it differently. Because like Jeff always said, you don't have to say you're leaving. Just be out. Just stop playing Stadia. All of a sudden people are like, yo, I'll never see you on Stadia anymore. Like, oh, I play GFN now. They're like, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's it. And that's as simple as that. You don't have to put a post up or anything. Major big announcement.
It's true. I know. That's what I just don't understand. You want to? We've always said you want to play where you want to play. I know. I do my little retro stuff on Fridays and some other times and you know, if there was a good Madden game, I might play it on the PlayStation because that's where all my Madden. That's where all my stuff. It's not cross-platform or anything like that. So if I was going to play a Madden game, I would probably do it on the PlayStation 4 just because it's got all of my, you know, all my crap will come with me and crap like that. But you know, it's just the hate. I just don't understand. I don't understand why. No, that's not everybody. There are some people that have, you know, multiple channels for doing different things for their different cool. And they haven't, you know, they still do Stadia. They still do GFN. They still do Xbox. They still do whatever they want to, whatever they, you know, look at Ray. Ray plays everywhere. Ray doesn't stand on a soapbox and say, and he hates one or the other. He plays wherever the game is he wants to play. If it's on one or the other, awesome. He got a new PlayStation 5 for Christmas.
Ray many times said this publicly, so I could say this, that he turned GFN down. Ray did say GFN approached him. I'm on to something.
Okay. Crow says, I like it when people quit. It's like when people quit playing WoW and they think everyone needs to know that they're leaving. I don't understand it either, but it's not new to Stadia. Oh, there you go. I don't remember in PlayStation people just, I'm done playing whatever. Now, yes, I said I was done playing Madden, but that wasn't that's because the game is shit. That's the only reason I stopped playing. It's not because.
And when I stopped playing Destiny, I just started playing Anthem. That's it.
Yeah.
I didn't make a post about it.
I don't know why they have to jump on a soapbox to unless part of your conspiracy says they have to.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Jeff. Somewhere behind the scenes, they're being forced. Maybe they love Stadia, but they're being forced to disassociate themselves with Stadia. And I don't know if it's the money. I don't know if it's the lanyard, the lunchbox, a tackle box, shoes, t-shirt, water bottle. But Jeff, something is going on behind the scenes, and I know it. If you watch tonight's episode, hold on. If you watch tonight's episode of Cloud Nation Hater Stadia TV, you'll get a clear idea of what I'm saying. Just saying.
All right. And you know what? If they're getting paid, good for them.
Because everybody has a price, Jeff.
It is true.
Everybody has a price. Some of these people who's been going to the mighty GFN, I'm like, wow, that's shocking. It gotta be something behind the scenes. And it might be bigger than just getting Stadia content creators. It might be to shut Stadia down.
I've said that about a number of things, and some people go, I don't have a price. I said, if somebody offered you $35 million to buy your house, what would you do? They're like, oh, well, they go, they won't. I said, that's not, if somebody offered you $35 million for your house, what would you do? Well, see, you have a price.
Yep.
So don't tell me you don't have a price. Everybody has a price. Doesn't matter what it is. Somebody walked in and said, here's $100 million for your house. What are you going to do? You're going to take it. You have a price. You're going to go find another house.
They could have the house today. Matter of fact, they could have the house with everything in it.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody has a price. And I love it when people go, I don't have a price. I don't have a price. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that. And then I throw out something like that. They're like, well, who would do that? Doesn't matter. If somebody offered you $35 million. Cloudbuster says, hang on, Metal Wolf, who got mad at me once because I joined John Scar's stream when he was doing his new show, and Metal Wolf told me to get out. So, you know. Fishing for views, simple as that. And nobody's going to mention my tweet from last night at 7 p.m.
I forgot what it was already.
I said that I will not. I will not be streaming GFN tonight. Come and check out cloud gaming at its best.
Listen, man. I keep telling them, give me.
I wish I could change the. I wish I could change the font. If I could have changed the font or something to put the not.
All I want them to do is give me the 3080 for 1 month. Let me play it for 1 month. Because imagine if they could get the Stadia Cowboy to be the GFN Cowboy. That would be a shock to the soul.
Then you'd be the ShamWow of GFN.
Hey, listen.
No, you have to be something. You'd have to be something else.
Whatever they offer.
Maybe they're just delusioned.
Me.
Maybe they're just disillusioned. Maybe disillusioned about what? You know. The only person that I know of, thanks to Cowboy, that had a reasonable, reason for hating it was your boy. What's his name?
Eddie. I always said that. No matter what, bad.
He had a particular use case, which was no longer the case. That that made sense. Are games not coming fast enough? Are not the right games fast enough? You know, I see tweets like, "Come on, Google, get this game," and it's not up to Google. It's not up to Microsoft. It's up to the developer.
Yeah. It's the deals, man. It's all about the mighty deals.
You know? So even the wife has a price.
Yeah.
You gave Sandy enough money, she would leave. You gave Sandy a few pennies, she would leave Anthony.
Listen, you give Sandy a shiny nickel, she's gone.
I'm laughing because you guys think these people are good enough to get paid. Go and clip that. That is it.
Yo, Bruce.
That is.
Yeah,
yes, we think that Lee is that great of a farming simulator.
See, the thing is, Jeff, they have to build an army. Stadia had an army, soldiers that was on the front line. So what they doing? They're picking some of the army. Picking out some of the army. The only thing is they're not putting it together right. When I think of the people who like GFN, which is fine, right? I don't care, like what you like. But I feel like they're not a community. They're a couple people yelling on the top of their roof, I love GFN, and the other person is way over there, and they're trying to make the echo. Stadia had like an army. We were just marching together. I don't feel that with GFN. It's not like an actual community. It is what it is. I don't really care.
I don't know. I don't follow their hashtags like I do the Stadia hashtags. Maybe there's a lot of shit going on that we just don't see because I don't see those tweets.
I don't follow Stadia hashtag either. So
I know you don't. That's why you don't see the shit I send you.
But I did, though. I did click on the Stadia actual channel, and I put my notifications on. So now I've actually been seeing everything they write. Yo, they write to a lot of people. I'm like, damn, they always commenting with people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wish I knew that before when people used to say they never talk to the community. But again, I'm old school. I don't know.
I knew what you meant. I knew that you were meant disillusioned about Stadia, but why? I have no illusions about Stadia. They put games out, I play them. Okay, maybe I'm different. Maybe I don't have games that now I am on record of saying that I would pay them to not put Madden on Stadia. But again, that just goes toward my hate toward Madden. But there aren't games that, Stadia, you should bring the GTA remasters to Stadia. There are, there are games that Nathan Drake, what's that one? Uncharted. Bring Uncharted, to it. I know it's an older game.
And Uncharted because they got Tomb Raider. It's the same damn game. I played and beat every Uncharted, and I played and beat the first Tomb Raider, and it's the same game. You swap Drake for Lara Croft.
Yeah. I guess if they thought, yes, like discovering it's something not as good as you maybe thought it was, it's what it's always been, and it's always been what I thought it was going to be. A way for me to play where I'm not tied to a stupid box. When I travel, when I used to travel and I was, knee deep in the Madden, and sometimes I couldn't connect from the hotel to do a show and to the day's challenge, and then I would miss out on a day's challenge. And all I want to be able to do is when I'm sitting at the drive-in and do something on my phone while I'm bored waiting for the drive-in to start, like I was, when we went and saw Spider-Man. That's all I want to be able to play from wherever I happen to be, not tied to something.
And not for nothing, I told everybody, man, listen, when I was a Destiny guy in my old job, I had so much free time. If I was able to play on my phone, I could have got away with it, right? Then even when I go on the vacations with my wife, and she's like, don't bring your PlayStation. And I'm like, yo, Stadia back then, all the vacations I went on would have been perfect. This time she'd fall asleep. I'm sitting in a hotel room or the condo, like she's sleeping, and I'm sitting here. I could be on Destiny playing with my friends. But if Stadia was around, so Stadia just gives me what I always wanted. That's all. Now, did I say Stadia needs to have every game? No, not for me.
Yep, for you, yeah. Bruce is right. It is. I had no illusions when I first heard it. When they first announced it, I went, "Oh, I can play from anywhere." Now, PlayStation Remote Play is now you can use it now under mobile, under 4G, mobile data, which you could never do until the recent update last year. Right? Again, I'd be stuck in a hotel room. They have those ports turned off, so I couldn't remote play into my PlayStation, and I couldn't do the couple of daily challenges that I wanted to do. I couldn't use mobile data. It pissed me off, and that is my use case. And there's a whole lot of games on there. Some of them I like, some of them I don't like, some of them I've never played. I've never played a lot of the JRPGs. But There's a few of them on there. I'll play a little bit more of them. Still haven't got. I love Laura Croft. I just haven't gotten back to play with her yet.
Well, here's the thing. I think how we give Eddie a pass is all depends on you, right? What got me to Stadia was the fact that they said it was free upgrades. So I was like, oh wow, the new PlayStation is coming out at some point. That's going to be at least $500. But Stadia could be a free upgrade. So it all depends on what got you into Stadia, like Eddie.
Anybody's welcome to come on and argue with us. Anyone wants to come on, I'll share you the link. You can come on and you can yell and scream at us all we want. We're just giving our opinions, and my opinion is that I'm right. If they want to leave. Don't have to tell me. You don't have to bash it on the way out.
Anybody could come on.
If I have a bad meal at a restaurant, I'm not leaving the restaurant going, this restaurant sucks.
Right. Case in point. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say the cook that day must have been off. That's it.
So you may have seen some posts from me on different social media. Carlos Bakery, that's the cake boss guy, that Buddy, whatever his name is. He opened up a new, they opened up a franchise. So a local family bought into the franchise and opened up the bakery right down the street from my house. So I heard it was open. I went, I took a bunch of pictures, and I posted it, right? And it got hundreds of likes and comments. And even before I do that, the lady who said it was now open, she goes, it's expensive. I will never go there. And I said, well, what does that mean? What do you mean it's expensive? What is expensive? What can you tell me compared to what? Compared to cooking something at home? Right. How is it compared to Starbucks? How much is a coffee compared to Starbucks? Starbucks coffees are $9. So if it's less than that, right? Blah, blah, blah. Right. And I don't know what she said. And then other people are saying, well, I prefer to go to this place. Okay, but this place is walking distance. I can't walk to that location, to the place you rest. The place you mentioned, that other bakery, you're right. It is top notch, but I can't walk there. If I want to go, I have to get in my car and I have to drive there. That's not good for the environment. That costs me money. Or I have electric cars, so it doesn't matter. It just costs me some electricity. But I said, this is walking distance. And so if I have to pay a little bit more, I'm paying for that convenience, right? And then I said to other people, I said, that's your opinion. I don't like vegan food. I will not go and eat at Raw Aurora. Does that mean it's horrible because I don't like it? Don't, just because you have a singular opinion, right? You have no, and they're like, well, we don't want to do this. They're like, who's this guy? And look at this big American coming in. It's actually a local family bought into the franchise. So it's a local family trying to start something. And they're like, the one lady commented, I will never go there. Way to support the community and a local family trying to make a go of it during this hard time. Thank you for your support of them. Like, okay, go once, support them, buy a little something. Sure, maybe it's a little pricier, right? I think I talked about it on my stream. Yes, a 10-inch round cake's $99. All right, well, maybe that's out of the price range for most people or everyone in the world, right? But just don't slam it. I like what Crow said.
Did you just say $99?
What's funny is somebody commented they're like $99 for a cake, and I said, dude, don't spread fake rumors. And then he cropped the picture, he sent it back. He goes, dude, it's in your picture. He goes, do you not look at the crap you post? I'm like, no, I just took the pictures. I didn't actually look at them.
Well, just so you guys know,
because that was Monday night, and Sierra came in, and she's a baker, so I asked her on stream. I said, how much for this? And then I told her, and she's like, holy crap. And then after, I slid into her DMs with the picture. Anyways, Crow says that when he's done with Stadia, no one will know it. He will just appear, and no one from here. That will be a sad day in the world when we lose the Crow. That'll be a sad day when we lose.
Let me say this: the day I leave Stadia and go for PlayStation's cloud gaming service, whenever they make it better, I'm gonna let everybody know. I'm gonna be like, F you, I'm done. Stadia sucks. I'm gonna ride it hard. I'm gonna have all these Stadia suck. I'm gonna call myself the Stadia suck cowboy.
Do you pull like what was it? Who used to smash up the hotel rooms? Was that Kiss? No, who was that?
I think that was Kiss.
Was it Kiss?
No, I want to forget that, Jeff. I want to be the guy. Who was the guy that used to smash the watermelons?
Gallagher.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a watermelons, and it's gonna have a Stadia sticker on it. I'm gonna be like, F you, Stadia! Die! Stadia!
So Bruce is flipping Bruce is a magician, so he wouldn't smash the instruments and stuff like that. He'd have a lot more respect. So you're flipping the table. What's a male Karen? What's a male Karen called? Do we have a name for a male Karen?
Yeah, I don't know, Jonathan, or I don't know, something.
I steal the cutlery when I'm mad at a restaurant. And what do you do with it?
I guess he used it when he's at home.
Why do you think Jem left?
Ooh,
I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? Where's he from? Come on. Listen, I make a
male Karen is a Ken? Like Ken and Barbie?
Nah, I gotta sound better than that. That's too Ken. Nah, we need something better than that. So I can come up with conspiracy. So Jem left Stadia. It's crazy. See, that was one of the things that shocked me. He was I didn't watch a lot of his stuff, but I just knew his name. He won the damn Stadia championship, summer championship. Like, everyone knows who he is. Jeff even had beef with him. So it was so crazy. And it was out of nowhere. And he was just like, I'm done. I was like, wait, what? So, and I got in a lot of heat for that because I said my channel was going nowhere. So everybody felt I was a bad guy. But guess what? Mother effers are leaving left and right. So if you guys want somebody and you want to support somebody and you guys want to be a part of a channel that ain't going nowhere, because Jeff's probably closing next week. But you know who isn't leaving? APC. Now, you see this controller? Wait till you see, guys. A guy told me about this controller in the comments of a video, and I bought it. $80. He said, dude, you should review this controller. I said, what? He told me the name of it. That's the type of stuff I do on my channel for you guys. Now, why did Jem leave? Well, Jem probably left because he paid money to get to 1,000 subscribers and people was on to him. And then maybe.
Who cares?
Hold on, wait. Hold on, let me get it right. Damn it, my brain. CGD, maybe he paid to get 1,000 subscribers, and people was onto him, so he closed his channel and then came back. Because remember, one point in time, he wrote a post saying that maybe some people was paying to get his channel to reach 1,000. Why would you? Guys, I'm just going with the conspiracy. Just let me do my thing. It's the Opinionators. This is what we do. Who's ever getting upset right now, just sit down, grab your drink. It's all entertainment. All right. But maybe Jem did something crazy. Maybe he cheated to win the summer community championship, and they was on to him. And so he figured, you know what? I got to leave the community before they catch me out. Catch me outside. How about that?
Nah, I think it's just there's something, and I have no issue if people want to stop creating content. You don't make a big, just don't make a big, production about, leaving and never coming back and then coming back. And, and since we're talking Ryzak, my tweet storm against Ryzak on Saturday was because he was in this show 2 days before saying, I will never stream again. And I said, I called bullshit on that. I actually said if we had people from Stadia itself being on the, and I even gave him out. I even said, you would bring Game Over back if, Grace or Chaka or Chris or other Stadia, actual employees, came and said, yeah, we'll do your show. Then he would, and I even gave him an out, right? But he said, no, won't never come back. We'll never create content, Well, and then what do I do? I noticed a notification on Saturday. I was late. I missed the stream because I was doing other stuff with my dad. It wasn't until later I looked and went, Ryzak was live? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Google fucked up. And then I went and looked, and there it was. And then I don't know where I ended up, but I ended up somewhere. And I started tweeting him. And then he got all mad. Now he's changed his name, and he went off crying. And
here's the thing: I think he wanted to just kind of let people know he got a PlayStation, but he didn't want to say it publicly. Hold on, wait. What did Dre say? You just had it up. No, he said something else.
Oh, sorry.
So Vet Cloud bought 1,000 subs. Listen, conspiracy theory 101. So here's the thing. I actually met him after he already had 1,000. So I can't really say, I was watching that happen because I met him and he had 1,000. He was the first person I knew in the Stadia community that actually had 1,000 subscribers, like the regular people, not like the big people. But maybe. I won't doubt it. It's a shady character anyway.
What is Social Blade?
Social Blade is your friends just like Google. LOL.
Am I missing something?
You might be, because I'm missing it too.
William is way much smarter than me. So
agreed. Did you see his show earlier? The Man Cave episode 4?
I did not. I saw that it was there. I saw that it was coming, but this week back at work has been crazy during the day. A lot of shit got pushed back until this week. So I tried to pop into his show. I did pop into his show. He did his Red Dead show. I did pop into that the other day.
Okay. Let me conspiracy theory. Will and the climax stole Would You Rather from the Sandy and Anthony show. Because Daisy used to do Would You Rather, and I go watch today, and what are they doing? Would You Rather. So I'm just saying, Jeff. The truth comes out. There you go. He said, and if a channel gets, hold up, come on, man, let me read that. If a channel gets 700 subs in 2 days, it's not, well, yeah, obviously, that's a bit much.
A male Karen is called. Now you guys are just making shit up. Everybody's calling a male Karen something else now.
Darren. Yo, my buddy name is Darren. I gotta let him know, bro.
Somebody else, Bruce said it was called Ted or something. Up here, he called it Ted or something.
Ted, and somebody,
it's Karen and Ted. I don't know. Just people are just making shit up now.
What about Kevin? I can see that. A male Karen being a Kevin.
I don't know. I got nothing.
All right.
I don't know. I have no opinion on that. Oh, no, Maker of Chaos, as always, is right.
Oh, man, here we go. Hold on. A male Karen is called a cowboy. I'm reading it too. Like, wait, what? Sandy said Kenny or Kenneth. A male Karen is an Anthony.
Ding, ding, ding. Those I will accept. I will accept either one of those answers. Those are correct. I will accept either one of those.
Gotta be a Karen, man.
Oh, don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when you get a spelling mistake and then you go to delete it and then right? Don't you hate? There's no edit function. It's like Twitter. There's no edit function.
I would just let it ride. We know what you meant. Nobody's gonna be. So this is what my wife does all the time. I'll say something wrong. She gotta point it out, put a spotlight. Ha! Look what you did. We're not gonna do that to you, man. Just keep it moving. We know what you meant.
I know. So you make a spelling mistake and it ruins the entire.
Yeah. Then he can't sleep. Right? He'll be up all night.
Oh, I know. It's a whole. I know.
You know.
It's a whole thing.
No,
but another name for a troll is Jeff. Troll.
Yeah, Jeff is definitely a troll.
That is true. William is laughing his ass off apparently on the floor here, laughing.
That's because
you're not on the floor. You're not laughing on the floor, William. You're just laughing your ass off.
That's because he was watching a bunch of old episodes of the Sandy and Anthony show, and he said, "Oh, we're gonna steal Would You Rather." I'm telling you, they probably got the app and everything. Yep. Yeah. It's an app called Would You Rather, and it comes up with hypothetical questions. Sandy used to do it on the show all the time.
Yeah.
And Stadia Pro knew this, and he stole it. And my guy, Spectre, the ghost, is in the building. Guys, where else can you find a show like this? See, now we don't have a loser named Ryzak to water us down. Jeff and I are no holds barred. We could come up with conspiracy theories. And we don't have to have
I chased Ryzak right off the Twitter even. I scared him. Yes,
you did. Yes, you did. I had nothing to do with that, by the way. Let's just put that out there. Everybody's trying to group me with you. A plant-based Philly steak. Okay.
Yeah, him and our token vegan in the community was talking about that last night.
Who, Squids?
Yeah.
My guy, man.
Yep. Yeah. You know, that would literally, my body would reject that and kill it.
I think I'm
downloaded the episode so they could research Cowboy.
Barely ate. I'm about to eat some of this, Jeff. This popcorn is amazing. It has some Prestos in it. It got chocolate.
It's got what?
It's like some type of popcorn that got a bunch of different popcorn.
What was that word you used before?
Don't worry about it. Don't be my wife.
Chocolate?
Don't be my wife. All right? Just let it ride. You don't got to point out my my deficiencies, okay?
Oh, can you do me a favor? When you talk about something, can you say it plays well? Doesn't that it plays good?
Say it plays good.
Don't say that.
Say it plays well.
Yes.
Oh,
that's that? You do.
I say it plays good.
You do.
What played good?
Anything.
When did I use that?
Every time you talk about anything.
Really?
Yeah.
This plays well, but I had an issue right before the show. That's why I was almost late. So I gotta see if.
Hey, on your show yesterday, you had Hank Azaria on there. I know you weren't checking the chat, you weren't looking at that, but you had Hank Azaria on there. That was kind of cool.
Who's
in the bottom left corner, you had Hank Azaria.
Who's that?
He's a famous actor. Does all those voices. Brockmire, The Simpsons. You had Hank Azaria on your show. You don't even know who was on your show?
Can't say that I do.
Okay. All right, then.
I had to start. I do so many shows. I'm trying to think what show you're talking about. Oh, the wrestling show, right?
The wrestling show.
The
wrestling show. See, this is what I don't understand. And this is my and I've said this to Squids, so I'm not, I've said this to Squids. They all go and have to make their plant-based shit like my meat. Oh, look, it's a plant-based this. It's a plant. No, but you don't see me making, well, actually you do, meat versions. I don't make meat version of broccoli. I don't make a meat version of cauliflower. Oh, I'm going to have a tofu turkey. No, you're going to have a hunk of shit that's shaped like one. Why do you have to make your shit look like you want to have meat? Have fucking meat. You want to eat horse turd? Then call it horse turd. Don't make your horse turd look like my good food. That's what pisses me off.
Okay, I hear you on that. Well, I don't eat any of that, so I wouldn't know. But I don't really like your good food either. My taste buds is a little strange.
So yes, last night, we talked about this earlier. Last night I said I tried to change the font, William. I couldn't change the font to make the knot smaller, but I did put I was going to be not streaming GFN. So come and check out the greatest cloud platform. I had to tell people. Now, if our boy Tendo, he was in there like,
yeah, I seen that.
And Ray this morning, Ray saw the tweet this morning, and so he was, wagging the finger at me.
Why, they think you're a bad guy, Jeff?
No, they just accused me of trolling, which I was.
So,
Jeff, get off my lawn. Has many things that is true. It's true. Grinds my gears.
Jeff just wake up and his gears are grinded.
It's true. Minivan!
What's up?
Our boy Minivan is here. Yeah. Oh, you saw the F-Tendo and Ray and I was wondering how many people would pop in and go, "You're playing GFN?" Crow was the first one in calling me a Twitter troll. He was the first one right out of the box. My boy Crow was right in there calling me a Twitter troll. Right out of the box.
Oh man. Hey, listen, man. It is what it is. Listen, the thing is, Jeff,
gotta be quiet and learn something. I don't want to learn nothing. I don't want to watch Bill Nye the Science. I want to watch Professor Proton. Professor Proton is where it's at.
See, the thing is,
Cyborg Ninja.
What they don't realize is we're here to entertain. You know,
leave it to the Crow Resin was the first one in the chat calling me a troll for my tweet.
It's messed up, man. What did you ever do to deserve that, Jeff?
What?
What did you ever do to deserve being called a troll?
I don't know. If Jeff learns something new, he'll probably forget his name. That's true. It's true. I'm old.
Dangerous.
I'm old. I got Alzheimer's.
I gotta schedule my violin lessons, man.
My brain's full.
I'm scared though. I'm scared I'm gonna be like terrible at it. And it's something I wanted to do for a very long time. Wow, Crow's the worst person to play red light, green light with.
Well, on Crata last night, we finished up by playing red light, green light. Basically, you have to move, you have to get to the finish line.
I played that with you before.
Yeah. And he didn't stop in time and he kept dying. But Mr. Urban World was like a foot from the finish line, like a foot from the finish line. I guess he thought he could take that one more step, but the light turned red and he died with like.
So who ended up winning it?
That one I did, but then he came back and he won another one, but
he didn't lose until he was standing close to him.
Yeah. So that was I felt really bad at that.
Let me see what else I got on the docket.
Oh, Brandon, we were just talking about you.
Yep, I just sent them the link.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did.
There you go.
I realized he wasn't in here.
Yeah. I'm on this other thing, Brandon. I don't think I can mod you from this stupid StreamYards thing, so I'll have to do it after. I'm in the StreamYards thing, and I don't think I can do it from here. So,
you know what? I think I brought up all the stuff I want to bring up.
I don't think I can. Yeah, I hate this website.
It doesn't matter. There's no bad people in here anyway. You don't even need to have a mod.
Well, we haven't had any Russians in yet.
No, this is definitely the show where anarchy and chaos could assume the whole crowd while we're up here on the podium.
You know what's going to be the 2022 thing people are going to be hating on? Because
What's that?
I think they're done hating on Stadia.
You think?
I do. Oh, there's always going to be little pockets of hate. Like
Right.
there's always going to be little pockets of hate for everything. But I think, Mike Paynen is in here. Hi, Anthony, and I call you Cowboy.
Mike, I just sent him the invite too.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I miss the Russians. Where's the Russian? Hey, the Russian. As long as the Russian comes in and I get ad revenue from the Russians, they can all join. I don't really give I give zero shits unless they're sneaking in through some back door and they're not getting the ads.
I was like, yo, what's up with these bots? And I was like, oh wait, that's a good thing. Let them come on in. Hey, bots, bring your friends too.
I think the hate that's going to come out this year is NFTs in games. Or the thought of NFT, because we had a little bit of it. There a little bit of teasing of it last year, but I think gaming companies are going to experiment with NFTs, and I think that's going to trigger a whole lot. I'm not doing a show. I don't have to read my Twitter.
It's already people crying about the NFTs. Here's my thing with NFTs. I don't care if the company want to allow people to actually make money. Like, can you imagine if I made I made 10 cowboy hats. They're the only ones in the world. And people want to pay me, I don't know, maybe $200-$300 for it. And then the company, the developer might make 10 or okay, probably not, because YouTube get 30%. Maybe they made 30% off of me selling my cowboy hat. Who is it killing? Here's my problem with people. They get mad over stuff in the game that just changed your appearance. I don't care. That's like Fortnite. Oh, I'm mad because you, like my nephew, right? They used to play Fortnite. And he used to be like, you don't have no skins? You suck. I was like, wait, you do realize the skin doesn't make a difference to how I play, right? And literally he froze like, huh? I was like, they're running around and, a couple years ago when he was in elementary school, if you didn't have certain skins, you suck in Fortnite. And I'm like, you're so stupid. That has nothing to do with his skill set in the game. So I could care less about the NFTs. Now I get it. People are like, but what if they start doing NFTs? Where will they go down? What rabbit hole will happen? Stop crying. That's what I got to say about it. Stop the blood clot crying.
I changed my name. Oh, wait, you probably can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Let me stop.
Okay. Yeah.
I stole that from whatever crow there.
I'm not gonna act like I understand.
I wrote something in Russian. You could turn your thing behind you to an NFT.
Yeah, right.
Right.
My little character, I have it a shirt.
No, just the thing behind you, the cowboy, the king of cloud content.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, you said a little person.
No, I said a shirt.
Oh.
I have it like on a shirt on my little character.
I'm pretty sure when I change my outfits in Super Animal Royale that it helps me.
Yeah. When you put your bow tie on, now you're better.
When I switch from the regular tie to the bow tie, I'm pretty sure I'm better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why when I got to a certain level they gave me a screwdriver. When in an earlier one I had a lightsaber. Very sure a lightsaber trumped screwdriver, but I know I got to level 30 and like, here you can have a screwdriver. I'm like,
and I'm using
better than my lightsaber.
I'm using a stick with a marshmallow on it instead of a sword. You give me a sword first, but then I upgrade to a stick.
Oh, I know at a lower level you gave me the lightsaber. Now I upgrade to level 30 for 35 or something. You gave me a screwdriver. I'm like, how is that better? All right, equipped. It must be better.
The sillier, the better.
I want people to know, he's at level 35 because he's got the screwdriver or whatever the hell. So I disagree with Spectre. I disagree. The skins help me in Super Animal Royale.
Maybe it gives you confidence.
Is there a clickbait show tonight? What day is it today?
Today is Thursday.
He moved it to Thursdays.
Today is Thursday. He moves it to Friday.
Oh, he moved it to Friday.
But there is a Sandy and Anthony show tonight.
You guys are lying around naked in bed?
We might be naked tonight.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's possible.
Ugh.
But yeah, that's at 9. So yeah, Jeff, if we get up out of here at 7, then I got a 2-hour.
Ryzak will not show his face. I scared him off YouTube. I scared him off the Twitter. Go look at his Twitter. I scared him off the Twitter. I scared him off everything.
I'm about to text him.
He now hates me. Oh, look who's here. The game inside Borg himself.
Sneaky.
Love the game in Cyborg. I cannot wait to Friday night or Saturday night. I don't know. Next time I get to smash him up in my bus.
Yo, I like what is that thing called? A harvester I've been using, but it tips over easy.
So does my bus.
Yeah, I guess.
So does my bus.
Yeah.
Well, especially when 3 or 4 of you are attacking me.
Yeah.
Ray was always here. Ray's always lurking and always lurking. Ray is always lurking.
He is, man. That's why he's the heart and soul of the community. But I'm waiting for him to go F Stadia, GFN, rocks.
Doesn't he already do? He does GFN too, doesn't he now?
Yeah, but
he does it all. He does it all.
He doesn't say F Stadia.
He is like the Swiss Army knife of gaming. He plays it all.
He does.
Oh, look at the Crow resin. Figure it out. Does Crow know Russian, or did he somehow Google reverse translate?
Definitely did it translate.
Did he? Because I had to use Google Translate to get it into Russian, because I don't speak of the Russian. Oh, you know Russian. Nice.
Jeff, what's your favorite mode or favorite game in Creta? Do you have a favorite?
I don't have a favorite. I like a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was selling farts in jars. That chick is making boatloads of money, and now she's in the hospital too, Ray, or something. What did I see? Scroll by the Twitter now. Why is she in the hospital?
Is that a real thing?
Huh?
Somebody is really doing it?
That is a real thing. That is a real thing. She's some reality star. She's like a housewife of somewhere. I think she's a housewife of wherever Ray's from.
And she's farting in jars and selling them?
Selling them. She's made like $40,000 selling jars of her farts. Now she's in the hospital or something.
Wow.
I just didn't read it the first time it came up. Oh, sorry. Buttloads of money. Yes. She is making buttloads of money. Thank you, William. Yes.
Yeah, the lottery was really big yesterday.
Oh, she makes $38,000 per jar? Oh, I thought she had made $38,000 in total. It's $38,000 per jar? I thought each jar was like $500 or something. Oh, all right.
Yeah, you're selling her too short, Jeff.
Apparently. Well, Ray's come in with 48,000. All right. Ray and I are going into business filling. Why is she in the hospital? I saw something on Twitter that she's in the hospital, but I didn't care enough to click on the tweet. So
that's crazy, man.
But yes. Anyways, why were we talking about her? Because that's what I was gonna do. Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, Ray. What are we doing? Talking about Ray? Yes, Ray. I can't. Oh, my favorite mode in Creta. There's a couple that I like that I can't do. There's the one, but I forget the name, but it's the puzzle one. I think some of you have watched me try to do it where you've got the little boxes and you got to move the boxes around and get them into the other spot. That one frustrates the hell out of me. And then there's the one where you have to jump, all around, and I always get near the end. And Brandon, I think, was in my stream, and or maybe it was Proto, one of the two. I don't remember who. And I was like, "Oh, I can see the ending," and then I fell off.
Are you a fan of Prop Hunt?
I do. There's a couple of new ones. There's a new version.
Really?
Yeah. There's a new updated or a second another one, and then there's the I've been going to the they had the one where you had to go and do some farming. Not so much farming, but you had to go and collect the pumpkins, and then you could do some stuff. And I think I've gone over $100,000 in that. I just haven't been back to that in a while. And then last night we were doing it was a crafting one where you had to go and run around the town and collect shit, and then go and craft your shit. Took us a while to figure out what we were doing, but eventually Crow and I and Mr. Urban World got in there. But
That's
somehow I don't know how Crow cheated. He must be using the GFN cheat version because he somehow got ahead of me on the leaderboard.
Maybe he was just playing when you wasn't.
No, we were all together.
Oh, okay.
We're all together. So,
well, maybe you being the best gamer isn't correct. It's not accurate.
It's probably true.
I wonder what Ray and them are talking about tonight on Cloud Hate Stadia TV. I'm interested.
Don't know. When's it on?
It
always conflicted with Ryzak show, but then I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, but then there was football on, and sometimes I had to do the football show, but there's no more Thursday night football. One more week of the regular season. I know you don't care about the sports ball, and then we get into the playoffs as the Cowboys make their big push toward the Super Bowl. Ray, really need your 49ers to win this weekend, dude. Dude, get over there and help Jimmy or Trey.
How are the Jaguars doing?
Awesome.
Really?
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, wow. That's my team. But I feel like when I pay attention, I jinx them.
So you've been paying attention the last 2 years. That makes sense.
Pretty much. Listen, a few years, when was it when they went to the championship and they lost?
It's true.
Yeah, I think they lost to the Eagles, actually. And then the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Oh, Ray needs to check out the Twitter beefs.
Oh, man. What's going on Twitter now?
How about those Cowboys? How about those Cowboys? Brandon, just to correct your note that you sent to me earlier, you're either a Cowboys fan or any other team. You can't be a fan of certain teams. Oh, and the Cowboys. It's Cowboys. If you're a Cowboys fan, you have to disown all allegiance to all other teams. Don't tell me that I'm a Bears fan and a Tampa Bay fan and a Cow. No. It doesn't work like that. You're either all in of us or you're all out. There is no, I like them. No, Brandon, just saying, Brandon. Can't be a Cowboys fan and a Raider fan or a 49er fan. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I've been staying out of the Twitter beefs lately. I've been laying low, I think.
I know, but I suck you into things like Ryzak and some other people.
Got mad at me. I was like, wait, I got tagged to this post, and all I said was Jeff was right.
I love how that works.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what type of nonsense is this?
I love how that was awesome. I thought that was awesome.
Well, I did just text him, so maybe he's watching.
We do miss the Ryzak.
That's my guy.
Somebody else you should do game over because you don't do nearly enough content.
Nah, you know what?
You should do game over.
I'm kind of steering away from as much gaming. I'm gonna start doing more non-gaming content. Like you're gonna notice that a lot of my shows are gonna be not about gaming. Like on Monday, I had a really good show about relationships. That was fun. Got to hear a lot of talk from some gamers and what their thoughts are on relationships.
What kind of relationships? Relationships to gaming companies?
No.
Relationships to customer service within gaming companies?
No.
Relationship to developers, to programmers?
Maybe relationships to GFN.
I don't understand. What relationships? Relationships to GFN?
You know the bad thing is though, if I ever try GFN, I think I'll be turned off because one, I have no PC games, so I have to go to Epic and wherever to get a couple free games just to check them out. And then when I go back to GFN, I think I have to like log in or something like that, so they could be on GFN. And then I'll be like, okay, this is kind of annoying, but cool. All right. And then the next time I turn it on, if I had to do it again, I'll be pissed. I'll probably flip over my computer.
I don't think I have to log in again. I think it's all saved. I think when I logged back in the GFN, I think my stuff was.
Yeah, I heard they're getting better with that.
Maybe not.
I said they fixed the Ubisoft games.
I don't remember
logging in with the Ubisoft games.
Yeah, but I have it all cookied. So if it says log in, I push the button. It's all there in the cookie. It pops it in. It's no big deal. I don't have to sit and remember shit. I'm old. I can't remember shit.
Nice.
I'm old. I don't remember shit.
So what you're saying is they was lying to me?
No. I'm just maybe remembering it differently.
Remembering it differently. Wow, this guy. So guys,
I'm just remembering it differently.
Do you guys have any subjects or topics that you want to bring up that maybe you want to bring up in the community, but you just don't bring it up because maybe it'll start chaos and anarchy? So you guys could bring it up to us on this show because we'll discuss it and give our opinions. Cowboy, you would look good in a GFN shirt with a mug. I know, Ray, while you was gone, or unless you was listening, gotta have a lanyard, right? Me and Jeff, we want a lanyard. Now I have it hanging from the side of my pants, looking all cool. So,
can you play GFN on your phone? Is there an app for your phone?
I think so. Yeah.
Is there an app? Somebody know? Somebody?
No, I think it is.
An app? If I'm at the drive-in, can I fire up the GFN and could I have played Fortnite from my phone?
I think so, because I think somewhere somebody said they're trying to work where you can have 120 frames per second on your phone.
Oh, okay.
If your phone could do that. But somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure GFN does have an app.
Oh yeah. NVIDIA GeForce Now. Experience GeForce gaming anywhere. Amazing. This is stupid. I can't even open it. I'll never try this app again. It's really stupid. Even when I try with the FIPS booster, it doesn't even work. The app does not let me. Bray says nothing works. Stadia may not have the most games, but at least it works on any device. Yada, yada, yada. All right. Well, so far it's not good reviews.
That's the way of the world these days. Anybody get pissed off, they're going to dump their opinions. GFN versus Stadia. I mean,
that's why Twitter was invented to gripe about shit. Oh, tested GFN on his phone yesterday. All right, there you go. I played Killing Floor Dose. Okay. Yeah, people are saying Stadia should not be happy about the Samsung LG TV deals. Overrated. I saw this on the Twitter. I don't ever. Yeah. All my TVs are old, so it doesn't support it. I don't think I'm going to go buy a new TV.
I'm not buying a new TV either.
I'm not buying a new TV, but I guess if I was in the market for one.
Right. It's cool. If you play Stadia and you're looking to buy a new TV, then yes, it's pretty cool. Now, here's the only thing is, though, they didn't say if it's going to be 4K. So they left that out. So, if they come out with a TV and you can play Stadia and it's not 4K, that's not going to be cool. Some people will flip out over that.
I don't think I could tell the difference. Remember, I'm old and dumb.
Well, hey, I got a 70-inch TV in my living room, and I never play Stadia on it. So I'd rather play on this 15.6-inch laptop monitor. That's 1080p. So go figure.
I've had my Google glasses for, I don't know, a decade, or 5 years, or how many years I've had them, I don't even remember. So I don't care. Things are cheaper now. That 8K TV, who bought that 8K TV? Storm?
Storm, yeah.
Yeah. it's probably cheaper now than it was when he bought it.
Yeah, now a company came out with a $2,000 8K TV. $2,000 for 8K TV. That's crazy.
So I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying everything, the second you buy it, it'll be cheaper the next day.
Exactly.
Right.
Some stuff people get caught up in dumb. Like you could have argued, well, I would never sell mine because it worth so much to me when I bought it. But you clearly was like, oh well. Some people try to push people buttons and some people fall for it. But it's like, dude, who cares? Nothing stays the same, keeps the same value. Some things go up, some things go down. So
you know what's hilarious is when I first so it was 2014 is when I had them. And I only know that because I have Google folders. I have Google albums and it says Google Glass 2014. 2014, I'd have them and I'd wear them. What is the first question people would say when they saw we have them? Very first thing anyone said to me.
Are you recording me?
Am I recording you? Right? Now people are recording. Now people just whip it. Now you don't have to ask because everyone's whipping out their phones and everyone's doing exactly that.
Yeah, that's
in
crazy,
2013 or 14, I'd have to go back to the album. Whenever I first started doing it, yeah, people would freak out when they thought I was. They thought I was potentially recording them.
Yep, that's crazy.
Right? So back then, everyone was freaked out, and
I remember back then I had a smartphone that had Samsung had a camera, and then they discontinued having the camera. Now they probably could remake it with a camera and nobody would care.
I never heard of TCL until I saw all the tweets about them yesterday. Maybe they don't sell in Canada.
Yeah, they're just a cheaper, like in the United States, they're cheaper.
Yeah, maybe that's why I'd never heard of them because.
Yeah, they would be like the low budget.
I have to ask John if I could buy it at Best Buy. I'd never heard of them.
Yeah, they're the cheaper TVs. Like you don't brag and be like, I bought a TCL. I'd be like, what? So I don't know how they set anything on fire, but
I don't know. Apparently, I saw a million tweets. TCL is the best brand for budget 4K TVs. Well, there you go. They available in Canada, Spectre? Anybody know?
Don't matter. You want to buy
one with a $2,000 8K TV. Well, there you go.
Jeez, man.
I'd have to check Best Buy to see if they sell them.
You're not gonna buy one anyway. What else you got on the docket, my guy?
I got nothing. That's all I got.
Yeah,
I don't have my big thing was going after Ryzak.
Yeah.
Chasing him off the Twitter, chasing him off the YouTube, chasing him off everywhere.
And I got to do my conspiracy, so I'm cool.
Got to do your conspiracy.
Got it out of my system. Tomorrow,
I guess we should all go play. I guess we should all go play some GFN now.
Yeah, I'm about to fire my GFN up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
On my new controller. Actually, I do need to finish testing this because. All
right, what is this nonsense you got in your hand?
I don't want to say until I'm actually put my review out. I was just teasing it a little bit.
But I thought you were teasing it to talk about it later.
No.
We don't get to know. The 16 of us in here don't get to know before we have to go watch your stupid videos that we don't watch.
Nope. I will not say.
There's no way Ryzak deleted his Twitter.
He didn't delete his Twitter, but he changed his name.
Yeah, to the memories of Ryzak or something.
Right.
GFN is the nuts. Excellent. I don't know, Gray, if you comment, I just don't understand the hate when people switch to one, why they hate.
Right.
If I switch restaurants, I don't stand on the street corner yelling that this place is horrible.
Right. It just doesn't make sense to be like, Stadia's trash. I'm in the GFN now. It's like, all right, cool, dude. You could have just been like, oh, man, I've been playing GFN a lot lately. I like it a lot. Like, oh, it's cool. What games you playing? I've been playing this. Stadia doesn't have it. Like, oh, good point. That's it.
Yeah, it's the hate. And I said this last week. I just don't want to scare away potential people where Stadia is a good fit, and they just look and go, "Oh, well, it sucks," because people say it sucks. Okay,
Right.
you know, I ran when I was out and about all summer, and I'd be playing, and people are like, "Well, I heard Stadia sucks." Okay, cool, but you're playing it off your phone on mobile, like out next to the water, and it plays that smooth. Yeah. And I played it. You guys saw me stream from my parents' house with real shitty internet. Yes, it did come up a few times and say, you know, your connection is a little unstable, but I expected that because I was running 10 megabits and I just kept pushing on, smashing my bus up Ray's ass. No issue. No issue smashing up. You know?
Hey man, listen, it works great for me. I'm happy about it. I've been loving it. So
I've been banned from playing GTA.
okay.
I've been banned because, well, I follow the traffic. You know, when I'm driving, I stop at the lights. The first time I played it, I'd ask my son, how do you put your blinker on? I want to turn right. Which is the button for the blinker so I could get, you know, so the guys behind me know that I'm turning.
I can see somebody trying to hijack or mug you or something. Like, we gotta get this guy up out of here.
That happens all the time. I know somebody that switched his gaming platforms 5 times. Did he stand on the did he stand on a soapbox and say the previous ones, you know, sucked before he moved? I have no problem if you want to play. Right, Ray, you play everything. That is awesome. Vet has 75 channels for everything. That's awesome. Cool. You know, Rock created a second channel. Awesome. It's just the hate. It's the standing on the soapbox and just bashing on your way out. Right. Except for Bruce, how many of us smash restaurants if we have a bad meal? Bruce is over there flipping tables,
man.
Bruce is flipping tables, and that's Nova Scotia. They're a different breed out there. That's a different breed out in Nova Scotia, right?
Man lives on an island, you know.
Ray does it right. He plays whatever he wants to and has fun, and that's how it should be. Exactly. Ooh, imagine being able to attack Cowboy in virtual reality on GTA. Boy, that day that'll come. I'll retire from gaming.
GTA is the most basic game.
But now I'm confused. You said in your other message you asked if I was upset because you had AR glasses. So is it AR or is it VR? They are two completely different things.
Get consistent. That's the problem. You got to get.
Does he know what he's getting?
He's getting the AR.
I can't find it now, but
he's getting the AR glasses. That's his new ones, but he's a big fan of VR.
Is he getting the PlayStation? Is he getting the PlayStation VR dose?
I don't think so. He was kind of talking down about
it. AR isn't ready for gaming yet. Just cloud gaming. VR is the game. But AR is different than VR.
When you're in VR, virtual reality, everything around you isn't real. But AR just put layers of things. Like when you see people have a Christmas hat on, but it's really not on their head, but that's augmented reality. So the AR is just everything you look around and see is gonna be like what you can see, but you're gonna put things overlapping on top of that. So.
When you when you go to those stores and you upload the picture of your living room and then you can put the TV or you can put the desk or something, right? So you can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
I know, Ray. It's on sale. $5 a month for my OnlyFans. It's on sale. Oh, wow. New Year's special.
Nice. I got to get a subscription.
You do. Ray cannot be the only married man in my as an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I gotta join him. Ray, I'm disappointed with Ubisoft, Ray. I should write them back and just say, are you sure there's nothing you could do for me? I'm a valued customer.
Because of my own mistake.
But look, you see how fast I try to rectify it? Once I realized it, once I went on, mind you, it was on Christmas. On Christmas, I'm streaming. I'm like, where the hell are all my Ubisoft games? and instantly I reached out to them. They should be able to see that. So Ray, I'll give you the whole story, and yes, it is my fault. My debit card expired, and I got a new one. I didn't even think about updating it on Ubisoft. So Ubisoft was emailing me to tell me that, hey, you need to update your card, but it was going in my what is it called, professional? No, promotional. It was going into my promotional mailbox and not in my personal. So I never seen it. So on Christmas, I was streaming. I'm like, where the hell is my Ubisoft games? My Ubisoft games are gone. So when I got off my stream, I was like, where's my Ubisoft stuff? I was like, I never got an email. So what I did is I searched Ubisoft and the email popped up and it was in my promotional. They emailed me 3 times. They did. So I reached out to them and said, hey, I just realized my account, blah, blah, blah. I want to, fix it, blah, blah, blah. They was like, oh, well, you'll have to pay the $17.99. I was like, oh, they was like, yeah, we can't renew you. You have to pay the higher price. I was like, oh man, that sucks. So, and I just left it at that. Like, okay, they told me they can't change it. It is what it is. Same thing happened to me on GFN and lost my oh yeah, so I lost my early status. And honestly, I wasn't really using my Ubisoft anyway. The cool thing is I made that one video about Ubisoft, giving them credit for being on Stadia. And then I did my Ubisoft day. I played for 4 hours, 15 minutes. I played 14 different Ubisoft games. So you know what? I was like, you know what? I got to do all of that. I would have been pissed if I never got to do that and then it got canceled because I never got a chance to play Far Cry. But I at least got to play Far Cry and I don't like it. So
that was game of the year.
I mean, I thought it was going to be game of the year even before I ever played it. I just thought it looked like with, the actor and everything, it was going to be a big deal, but I guess I was wrong. But I never played a Far Cry game until that day. It never got me. Those don't look like my type of games. So, and then it being in like 1962 or whatever it is really not up my alley.
You guys know I can't shoot the broadside of a barn, so
I know. So
any shooting game sucks for me because I can't, You guys watch me in Red Dead.
That's funny.
That's why when I do those call to arms and I do those other things, I have to do them with a group of people like Will and Ray and people who can actually shoot. William's over there, leading the pack with, 400 kills.
Mm-hmm. They probably got all them super weapons.
Red Dead, they didn't have super weapons back in the day.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Well, his character probably got better aim and all that stuff.
I think it's the user.
Yeah, usually that's what it is.
I think it's the user. I'm old and blind and,
Oh, Ray, I got to decide if I'm going to get it again, man, because I see Extraction is coming out. Avatar way down the road.
Oh, that's what I saw this tweet and it just kind of flew by and it didn't really dawn on me. I think it was about Extraction. Mm-hmm. And I should have I think it was a tweet or I don't know what I saw, but it was a guy. He showed the specs of Extraction and his $3,000 gaming PC wasn't powerful enough to play it.
Oh, wow.
And I wish I had kept the tweet because he had like a little chart or a little something. And I think it talked about what the specs were. And I think he said something like his $3,000 gaming PC. And then somebody else said, well, you're going to have to play in the cloud.
Maybe that was his $3,000.
I wish I had favored that. I wish I had liked the tweet so I could have come back and find it.
Maybe that was his $3,000 gaming PC he bought 10 years ago.
I don't know. But he was complaining that he won't be able to play that game because his PC isn't powerful enough for it. I think it was Extraction.
I mean, that will happen. I mean, there's going to be games that, on PC, some people won't be able to play because they're,
You saw the tweet, Ray?
Okay.
Can you find it and send it to me so I can put it up? I don't know if you can find it. I tried looking for it before the show, but I couldn't find it. But okay, so you saw that tweet? Good. Yeah, I don't even know who tweeted it. I saw something, but so it was a tweet. All right. All right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know what games are coming out that's gonna make, because there's literally no game out now on Ubisoft that I play. So, you know, I don't play Rainbow Six anymore. Yeah, so I don't even know, you know, why would I even get it? But I'm sure they might come out with something. And I was happily gonna keep paying the money.
What about Riders?
You know what, man? I think Wreckfest kind of showed that if you're into a racing game and you got one that most of your friends are playing, I mean, how much different, right? At least on Wreckfest, you could just, we don't even race. We just smash each other, right? And it literally, I don't even think about riders, you know?
No. Sometimes certified doctor pulls up that one. It's a racy, smashy one, but you got to go around this loop. But my bus can't. My bus physically can't make that loop. So I just sit around the bottom, smashing into people, pissing them off.
Yeah, but oh yeah, I guess I played one time. I guess it is a race, right?
That one is that one is a race. Yes, though there are some racy, smashy up racy ones. Yes.
Well,
but
I'm waiting for the Fast and Furious game, even though it's like a kids game. But that's what I'm looking forward to. It's gonna be like a
I heard
Mario
Dwayne's
Kart.
not doing another one. Dwayne said he'll never do one again.
Yeah, I know. He's been quit.
Why is he
Him and Vin Diesel had a lot of disagreements, so they're not cool.
Shit, how do I copy this? Shit, I can't copy this.
Where did he send it to? In the chat?
Yeah, hang on.
Just click on it. Here, I'll do it for you. I got you, man.
I got it. I'm here.
You got it. Oh, this is from Ubisoft. Excited for Rainbow Six Extraction. Check out the PC specs below with more details. So low specs, high specs, high.
Oh, it was a tweet from Ubisoft, and then there was a comment, I guess, or something in there. All right, let's pull up the tweet. Where am I going here? Why am I such a noob? Share a screen.
Hey, I could do the 1440. I do have a RTX 2060.
So there's the specs.
I'll wait till everybody else get it to see how fun it is. But I feel weird if I buy. I'd rather just pay the subscription. You know what? I might just pay the subscription for that month. Play it with everybody. It's like I'm renting it for a month for $15. That's one way I could look at it. I think it's this month, right?
Yeah, I heard 20th? I want to say the 20th. Is that?
Yeah, I think you're right. The 20th.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't see the guy that actually said it, but
yeah, it makes sense. They show all the different things.
There's all the specs.
Yeah, so it's crazy. I could do the high, second to the last. What was that top? Which I don't care to though. I'd rather just play it on cloud gaming.
85 gigs. Ultra they're all 85 gigs of storage.
Damn.
Oh, and you need 64-bit Windows. I don't know who's still running. Still don't know who's running the 32-bit.
Yeah, I mean, and then they say people PCs get burnt out when they try to play a game that's too powerful. I'm like, wow, it crash and all that. That's crazy.
Hey, Crow, do you want to talk to our Russian friend here? Can you strike up a convo there, Crow? Crow is our Russian. It's good to have a Russian speaker in there for when the bots and the trolls come in.
That's funny. So
85 gigs.
All right, let's see.
So you could run the high, you said?
Yeah, the second high.
I have a feeling he won't answer. Where's the guy that babbles about? Yeah, at least they were answering people.
Yeah, that's cool.
Not like Madden.
Well, I think when you got so much backlash, so much heat, and sometimes you gotta be like, all right, we're not answering that.
Oh, they don't answer anything. Anytime they tweet something, if you go look at any of their tweets, it's always fix your game. Why is your game broken? Fix your broken game in memory of John Madden. Fix your game. Fix your game in honor of him. So you're gonna get it? Here in the chat, hands up. Who's getting Extraction? Who's gonna be playing it? Whose streams am I gonna be watching? And then in VS, you guys can shoot. Who's gonna be streaming it? Crow? Probably Ray. Ray streams everything.
I'm definitely gonna play it. I'll probably do Ubisoft.
So you're gonna go back to the Ubisoft Plus so you can.
I guess I'll do it for that 1 month.
See, I didn't get Riders. I didn't buy Riders or get Ubisoft Plus because I knew I wouldn't end up getting too deep into it. Yes, I like the different modes. I played the early access or whatever, and I like all the because Wreckfest is just us smashing up. I get in my bus, Ray gets in his little car, and I start ramming. And yes, it's and it's fun. And what makes it fun is the Ray's gonna get it. What's fun is the camaraderie when we're in a group chat.
Yeah.
Right. And we're picking on Certified Doctor and Will's stream, or if we're Ray's telling me that he's gonna beat me and then I end up beating him. Codex, David is in the chat. David is up late. David is up late. Ray's gonna get it. Crow's gonna wait and see. If it looks good, I'll probably wait for a sale. Guess Crow isn't Ubisoft Plus.
All right, this thing is annoying me. Yeah, for some reason.
William is Ubisoft Plus, so he'll probably be playing it day one, right? I think.
The D-pad.
Not sure where SPG is gone.
That can be. Yeah, something's up with this D-pad.
Shout out to David Codex. He's got something planned. I saw some tweets. I think he's got something big. Now, maybe he's announced what this big thing is, and I missed it. But I saw something saying something big was coming. I don't know what. Anthony being attentive as always. Well, he was eating before. Now he's playing a game. It's. I think you spelt that wrong, but whatever. He's trying to show off something we're not supposed to know about. We have to wait for his stupid video. See, he's got some.
I'm gonna show the back of it. Kodak.
He's got your green screen is fading you in and out.
Yo, I'm a little upset right now. Yeah, I might have to complain. They might have to return this thing. Or I wonder if they got updates or something.
Oh, Sunday at 7 GMT is the big announcement?
Listen, hold on. Let me get on Kodak's real quick. Here's another person that drives me crazy. This guy done rebranded like 8,000 times. Hey guys, I'm gonna talk only about Stadia. Hey guys, I'm only gonna talk about movies. I'm only gonna talk about my gym shorts. Hey, this week I'm gonna talk about Cowboys. Hey, this week my channel is only about popcorn. Wait, this week I'm no longer doing popcorn, Stadia, and G strings. I'm just gonna talk about cutlery. Come on, man.
Wait, did I miss Dave in his underwear? Damn.
Yeah, man, you didn't know he was doing a whole underwear.
That's good Dave, that's good OnlyFans content. I'm just saying.
It is.
I'm just saying. Change is as good as the rest, Anthony. First episode of the new podcast. Excellent. Is it live or is it Memorex, David? Will it be live or is it live to tape? Is it live to tape?
Live to tape.
Live to tape? Guess we don't have tape anymore.
Yeah, everything you just put out there.
I'm old. Says the man who videos. Yeah, his family's, in their pajamas, barely woken up, and he's over there, go on stream, people, go on. They did not look impressed that you're walking around with the camera while they were in their pajamas, trying to have a drink, and, what's your daughter's name? Sienna and Michael, Michelle, Marlene.
Here's the thing. My family knows that I vlog everything. So you should see my sister. She'd be like, my older sister, oh, we're tired of you pulling the camera out. I'm like, yo, calm down. But yeah.
Yeah, they didn't look too impressed.
Live. Look, he went on that whole thing too. I will no longer have live streams. Everything's just gonna be recorded. Oh, look at that. Live streams again. What do you know?
I just said the first one.
The first of many.
Creative people get get bored very quickly, Anthony. We like to shake things up.
I know all about it. That's why I'm the king of content.
Cloud.
But I probably should be the king of consistency, is what I should be. Spell that with a K. You know, because unlike some people, I don't take breaks and days offs and months offs and holidays and all this stuff. Nah, man, while y'all sleeping, I'm making content. Making content on the show.
It's true.
All right, I think I got an issue with this thing, Jeff. Something's wrong with the D-pad. Consistency.
I think it's the end user.
He said consistency is another word for boring.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's Stadia. Oh, that's crazy. The Stadia app. And this thing has issues. All right, I'm gonna have to. Okay, well, at least I know I can play it like this. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to explain that. All right, make a video about that. All right. Well, at least it's not that broken. Hold on, let me try it like this. All right, cool. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, that's why I said it was the dumb end user, David. The bad tradesman always blames his tools.
Hey, Dave, all we can say is, listen, as long as you knew me, I've been right here, baby. Right here. Right here. Making content. If you watch my intro, you see the slide, show after show after show after show. So don't tell me about switching it up. Because I got
nobody watches your intro. It's too damn long.
Hey, well, it's awesome. And Bruce made the theme. But
we're not talking about the music. We're talking about the images.
Well, and the length. All I'm saying is I did show after show after show after show. So I know how to switch it up, man. You know? Hey, hold up. Is Dave still the only person? No, CG was on here twice as well, too, right? So those two are like tied.
Well, they were on the No Yes Men.
Oh, yeah, sorry. They was on No Yes Men. So we haven't had a guest on Opinionators yet, right?
No, we had Santa co-host.
Well, yeah.
And then William joined when you had to leave.
That is true.
So William joined.
You know what's cool about this, though, Jeff? Is we get extra freedom on this show because this is the Opinionators. So don't get mad at us because all we're doing is giving our opinions. And you know what they say about opinions, right, Jeff?
Everybody has one.
Everybody
has one. So you know what else I don't like about this app is Dave deleted his message, and I can understand why. But it still shows up here, so I can still click on it even though it deleted it. Like it should be smart enough to know the message was deleted.
Because this thing will catch all of that. Like if I was the curse, YouTube would flag it, but this thing still picks it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We changed the name of the show. Dave, you've been going for a while, man. Right? Did you also notice there's one less person on the show? Did you notice that?
Oh, we got Baby Yoda.
No, you do got Baby Yoda.
Got Baby Yoda. See, David, that was the point. That was my point earlier. We were talking about just the Reader's Digest version for David. Anthony has a conspiracy theory that GFN is paying all these people to leave Stadia, and they're all saying they're all standing on their side of their buildings, waving their flags and screaming and hating on Stadia. My question is, you want to go play somewhere else, Dave? You want to make change your show every week? Cool. but he doesn't stand up and say, I hate movies. I'm only going to do book reviews. Then
Wait,
I hate books, and now I'm
hold
only going to
on,
play
hold-
Stadia. And
yeah.
then I hate, right? So
Hold on.
that's my issue is the
Yeah.
hate that
Yeah.
people have when they leave.
Yeah. Hold on. Technically, Dave said, I hate movie theaters. I will never go to the movie theaters. What was Dave doing? Like a month later, going to the movie theaters. So don't put Dave in that category because he did the same thing. Just saying. The internet doesn't forget.
Again, David, it has nothing to do with that. My point is, why the hate? Why the hate toward?
Yeah,
okay, you want to go play Ray? Ray plays them all. He doesn't hate one over the other, or if he stopped playing, you know, he doesn't get on the band on his he doesn't stand up on his books and say, you know, I hate Stadia. I'm going to only do this, that, or the other. I'm going to play everything but, right? I'm not hating on Dave. I'm just asking a question. Right? It's just the hate that people have on their way out. Why do they have to hate it? Now, understandably, you know, if Bruce has a bad meal, apparently he flips over tables and smashes things on the way out. He stated that earlier. Okay, fine. Dave still doesn't like theaters. I don't like the COVID theaters either. I had to go sit in the freezing cold. I had to go in the freezing cold with my son in the drive-in. It was -7.
Have you ever thought about moving to the United States?
God, no. I like my free healthcare.
Yeah.
We're not hating on Dave.
Yeah, we're not hating on Dave.
Giving our opinions. You keep tipping me, Ray.
I know, Ray. You're watching.
Ray keeps subscribing and he keeps tipping. Every video I put, he clicks the tip button. So I don't understand.
Yeah. People have their experiences. They might have had a bad experience, hence the hate. No.
Dave, if you have a bad meal, do you now hate that restaurant and you will never return and you bash them everywhere because you had one bad meal?
No. And I'm talking about people who waved the Stadia flag like they were Stadia hero, and then all of a sudden they're like, I hate Stadia. It's like, wow, that's a 180 if I ever seen one. Last week you was saying, oh.
Why do we care, Mr. Urban World, about your little VR world?
Yeah, we're not saying you do. You got to see that earlier in the show. I had like a conspiracy theory, and we were just going down the list of, you know.
That's the other thing is everybody wants a roadmap for everything. Why? Do you have a roadmap for Office? Do you have a roadmap for Excel? Do you have a roadmap for Gmail? Do you have a roadmap for Maps?
Let me ask you this, Dave. Do you have a roadmap for your channel, and will you stick to it and follow by it? Because that's what happens when people have roadmaps. Then people hold you to it. Then when you change something, you're the devil. So do you have a roadmap for your channel, David? Can you lay out what you're doing this whole year for your channel? Let us know what movies you're reviewing. Let us know if you're going to change the name of your channel. Let us know if you're going to go to the theater, then not go to the theater. Let us know if you're going to have guests or you're not going to have guests.
He says yes.
He's lying.
He's awesome.
You can't stick to it. So what's the point of a roadmap if you can't stick to it? A roadmap is a lie to your clientele. Hey, we're doing all of this. There's a roadmap. And then what? 2 months later, so about the thing we were doing in June, well, we kind of got to push that back to October. So what's the roadmap for?
Now, Sky Climbers has a really good roadmap, but everything, you know, life gets in their way and things are taking longer and everything keeps shifting. So they have a roadmap, but they're having trouble sticking to it, right? They were going to be doing alphas by now, but they're not. And that's okay. We're sitting here patiently waiting and they update the roadmap with whatever. But
means caca to me because
I just don't understand because I deal with a lot of companies and not one of them ever shared me their roadmap.
So let me say this. You know who's cool with me? Is Death Carnival.
That's cool if you have an X. I'd love to see the Xbox. Dave, you can tweet me the Xbox roadmap. I'd love to see it because you said you have one for Xbox. Nope, but I do for Xbox. So I'd love to see it. I'd love to see their roadmap for 2020 because I have not seen it. I'm not in that world. I don't follow the Xbox tweets. So I'd love to see it, David, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Here's the cool thing, Death Carnival. They just simply said, listen, we're going to be coming out with an alpha in a couple months. After that, a couple months, we'll be doing this. They don't give concrete dates and put a roadmap up and then have to change. They just let you know, listen, we're
but you know what? But Sky Climbers did.
Right.
And they're always going to say, here's our roadmap. Here you can see where we're at. And then they, now things get in the way. It takes them longer to get shit done. I understand that. Things shift and move. So,
Jeff, the roadmap is like a buzzword for these new kids. Like roadmap was, for me, roadmap got popular or was a thing I heard when I got into the Stadia community. I never heard nobody talking about roadmaps when I was diehard in the PlayStation and Xbox.
I deal with a lot of companies, and they always would come out with some sort of roadmap to know where they're going in the next year.
Different word for projections. They're projections.
In software development, it happens all the time.
Let me see. Where's GFN's roadmap for getting Resident Evil Village, FIFA, and Battlefield? Well, no, they got Battlefield 4 and 5.
Only if you own them.
Oh, well.
Because they don't actually have any games. They just allow you to play games from other places without.
Right.
Right. So if you don't have a.
Yeah. But you know what? There's some people like me who don't care about Battlefield or FIFA. Now, I'm a Resident Evil fan. I will say that. So, what do you say? Talk like a CEO. I am the CEO of a Now Your Mama Knows, sucker.
Now, don't forget, Hubert was on Retro Rewind last year. He's done a bunch of shows, so he's not exclusive. He's not exclusive to Cowboy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he was.
And we knew what you meant, Patrick, with the and hello, Patrick. Hello to Patrick with the.
Yeah, good stuff, Patrick. Yeah, we know what you meant. I was just saying that they got
4 and 5, but not 2042. Although I saw a lot of stuff when it first came out. There were a lot of issues with it. I don't know if those have been corrected. Maybe Ray, being the EA partner that he is, can fill that in. Because I know he was saying great things when it had 4,000 negative reviews on Steam or Epic or somewhere.
You know what's crazy? Dave is the catfish. We were getting ready to be done with the show, and then Dave popped up and he just sparked everything up. Yo, Maine, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in, man. Why are you looking at your Baby Yoda? Like
I was reading something.
Okay. Make me CEO of Stadia. What do you say?
You'll buy Xbox and no one will survive.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I will say this though. Imagine if Google bought Ubisoft. And Ubisoft only made games for Stadia. And so then the new Assassin's Creed Infinity was a Stadia only game. I wonder how many people would sign up to Stadia, because remember, you're not buying a Stadia. Stadia is free. So that's the thing people don't get with Stadia. So if, like how Bethesda got purchased by Xbox, Microsoft, now you have to buy a system or at least pay a subscription, right? But let's say Stadia purchased a company, you could just say, oh wow, I'll just buy that one game on Stadia's platform. You're not buying into an ecosystem. I think that's pretty unique when I think about it.
Dave's not wrong. Comes down to the games. That's why Ray plays everywhere, because he wants to play New World. He goes and plays it wherever New World is.
Yep.
He wants to play. He wants to play Control. He can subscribe and play it for $5 on Luna, right?
Yep.
So,
agreed.
The games are the be all and end all as a gamer. It's always been that way.
Yeah, you just don't get a console or a PC or a platform for no apparent reason. Now, there are some people like that's been out of gaming for a long time, and then they get into gaming and they can pick just about anything. Like I always say with Stadia, any game you could think of, they got that type of genre, right? So they got something that's similar to something. So if you don't really care what specific game you're playing, you just want to play that genre, then any of these platforms and consoles you could be on. But if you're the guy to say, oh, I only like, let's say, Resident Evil, or I have to have Elden Ring, then you're gonna be on whatever platform that gets that Elden Ring. Question: if Sega decided to create a cloud gaming service and all exclusives were returned to the platform, would you have a chance? Or would they have a chance? I don't like saying that everybody's dying stuff. Everybody, I mean, listen, if Sega made their own platform and all their content was Sega-owned content, I could see them charging kind of like a Luna, like a $5.99, and you just got a bunch of older games. And yeah, they'll do good. Like Stadia, but I agree with Codex. Stadia can be frustrating because they don't announce games or anything. Yeah, I mean, if you need to know what's happening, then yeah, I agree. When I was,
if you, it makes a good point. If you know that it's coming down the road, and you can then, budget some money for it, right? If you know it's not coming to Pro, and and that is the reason I didn't buy Riders Republic, because it was like $90 in Canada. And I just couldn't justify spending the $90 because I knew I would not put the time into it. Wreckfest was a pro game and it's free, and I ended up playing it a lot more.
But you're not saying you couldn't afford $90. You're just saying you didn't want to pay $90. He's saying, I get what he's saying. If you can't, if you do have to save up for something, then that does make a lot of sense.
I do too. I just can't drop $90 on a game just because Ryzak wanted to play it. Right. That's why, and I never got Ubisoft Plus.
Well, you know what?
I had to evaluate what I was gonna, and
I'm glad I
didn't
buy it.
Ray tipped me more in my OnlyFans, then maybe I could have.
I'm glad I didn't buy it outright because I don't even play it. So I would have wasted my money. But Ubisoft Plus allowed me to play it and a bunch of other stuff, which I barely played. And now I don't have it anymore. I'm like, cool, no skin off my back. I don't play the game.
For those of you that have not seen it, if you go when the stream is over, go back to my channel, look under shorts or look under the featured video. You will see the shorts I made. I published today. You will see my dancing, and you will know that I will defeat everybody. Or you can go on my TikTok. It's my latest video on TikTok. You will, when you see me dancing, you saw it, Cowboy Centennial last night. Since I gave you a sneak peek, because you're my ride or die.
What it is.
I don't know if Ray has seen it yet, but you can't beat me. I would beat you in Just Dance. I would beat you in Dance Dance Revolution.
And beat him. If you guys got a problem with Jeff, you guys got a problem with me.
So I'm just saying. My shorts are awesome. Go watch my last short, where I do my Christmas pajama, when I switch from Christmas pajamas to regular pajamas. My pajama game is top notch. You guys are all jealous, especially you, Crow. You're jealous.
All right, listen.
You're jealous of my jammies, and you're jealous of my moves. I have those sick moves. Listen, I showed it to my family. They could not stop smiling at the video.
So Ryzak used to always say, okay, guys, it's like 7:40 something. Let's cut it up.
Yeah. Well, that's because he had a show to do.
Right. And we don't.
That's because he had a show to do.
I do want to finish my review or finish working on my review, man. I know Dying Light 2 is out on 4th of February, and I have a budgeted for that. Doesn't affect my house. That's cool.
There you go.
Dying Light 2. I wasn't that into part 1. It was okay, but I wasn't a huge fan. I tried to play it, but it didn't grab me. I thought it was cool that you got parkour and zombies, but I don't know.
Tomorrow night, 6:30, Retro Gaming Friday night is back. More SpongeBob.
Retro Gaming is back.
And then next week, I don't have the other one. It's over there because I was making a video, but I got the Die Hard Trilogy 2. This is 1. I also have 2.
Right.
So I might, because, we're just past the Christmas season and it's got the greatest Christmas movie ever. So I might go back and try the Trilogy 2, see how that is. I played 1. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do that for the remainder of January. Switching back and forth.
I send you my games, man.
Sorry? I know we've never sat down and gone through it. Plus, I've got the Sega console again.
Stay right
So
there.
let's first, I'm going to do some surprise Sega streams because I can. You put 7 days and 15 hours into Daylight 1. Dying Light 1 is what I said.
Mind my business.
All right, Jeff. Let's see.
We're not doing it now.
Well, I'm just gonna show you what I got because I always forget. You want to see?
Sure.
All right.
Nobody else does. We can talk. We can do this offline.
Bro, it's just me showing you the games.
Yeah.
I think they're hold on. Do you have a PlayStation 3?
Of course.
Okay. All right. So we got God of War 3, which was the best God of War.
I think I have that somewhere.
Prototype 2, which is my favorite game in the world.
Isn't that kid that comes into your chats?
Huh? Oh. Where you going, man?
I'm listening just because I'm not staring. David.
Rock Band 3.
David,
Ico.
So no, David, I have not played this yet. Next Friday, I will be playing. I played the first one on Christmas Eve, and then I'll be playing this one.
All right, you gonna give me your time or what?
Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm talking to the chat.
Look, Ico and Shadow of the Colossus.
I have one of those already.
Hey, you got Shadow of the Colossus.
I do.
Check this out. One of the most unique games they ever came out with. Which, man, who still has this game? Layer. Remember, that was the dragon game. When PlayStation 3 came out with the 6-axis, and you was able to fly around with your dragon, you hold the controller and you move it. Alice in Wonderland.
It's PlayStation 3 retro.
You don't
That's
know
one
Jack.
console. It's only one console behind where I'm, my 4.
Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Hold on. Is this what PlayStation is this? Damn, I don't even know. Which PlayStation is this? But that's Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Remember the little small I don't even know. Damn, hold up.
Let me see. That looks like a 1. That's 1.
Is it?
Huh.
Oh yeah, that's PlayStation.
That's 1.
Damn. It's regular PlayStation. Oh, Jeff, this was the game right here. Born Identity. Oh, I got some wrestling in here. 2K14. Oh, one of my favorite games ever. American Idol. Yeah, me and my kids, we used to sing all the time in that, man. Jeff, you would play this. Rampage for PlayStation 2. That's all. Rampage is always a good time. Oh, Jeff, PlayStation 2, Downhill Domination.
I got an ATV game I haven't fired up yet.
Oh, really?
I do.
Jeff, Manhunt Part 2. I remember this game, they were going to ban it. So they edited out some of the violence in it. Burnout Part 2, one of the classics. And that's a PlayStation 2 game. All right, I'm almost done. Oh, man, one of the best superhero game in existence. Hulk Ultimate Destruction for PlayStation 2.
That's retro.
Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the PlayStation 3.
I got that.
Oh, what about this, Jeff? The Watchmen for PlayStation 3. And Jeff, Britney Spears Dance Beat for the PlayStation 2. You know you like Brittany. It's Brittany, B. Down. All right. So anyway, those are some games I got, Jeff, and I would gladly like to mail them to you one day.
Yeah, we'll have to go over them again. There's might be one or two in there. I might the ones and the twos. Threes is PlayStation 3 retro.
Probably not.
It's got an HDMI port. Does that make it retro? If you got an HDMI port, are you really retro?
Yeah, I agree. One day. Oh, that dust in there, man. And I dropped a CD. What is this? Oh, Batman Arkham for the PlayStation 3. Look at that.
Oh, I have that one. What Batman Arkham did I play?
This is, what is this? This is
One of my Christmas goals was
this
to
is
organize.
Arkham Origins. All right. Anyways, Jeff, that is all I got for today for you guys. Who was
All I got.
coming.
Glad Dave dropped in. Brandon,
Mr. Urban World,
Mr. Urban World,
Sneaky Ray.
Ray the Awesome Cyborg.
I don't know about all that.
Everybody. Patrick. I don't know Pat. Do I know Patrick?
I don't think so.
I don't know if I know Patrick. But thank you for stopping in, Patrick. Lots of cool people in here. No Ryzak. Disappointed. I thought Ryzak might have come in.
Chickened out. Chickened out.
But, you know, Crow. Can't forget the great Crow Resin. He's always the first into the. He's always the first into the chat. Spectre, the godfather of the SBC. Can't forget the godfather. Your boy Mike Pannon.
Yep.
We cannot forget Mr. Retro himself, Stadia Pro Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. And don't forget Minivan himself, Windstar. Windstar was here.
Yep. And Main Games.
Main Games and the guy who yelled at me in John Scar's chat. Just one lonely little comment from the Chaos of Makers.
Yeah, what's up with that?
No. The awesome Dre.
Mm-hmm.
Dre and David up late. Cloudbusters. Your boy Cloudbusters.
Agreed.
The award-winning or soon-to-be award-winning guitarist himself, Mr. Campbell.
Brucey.
Can't forget Mr. Campbell. And I'm going to forget your boy, Mr. Polo. We're going to not mention him. He's your boy, not mine. He can go tip to tip with you. Couple of trolls, couple of Russian trolls, and I think that's it. And
All
my
right.
stream element spot.
All right, good stuff. All right. Well, with that said, I want to thank you guys for all coming in. And
Next week we're back on your channel.
Back on my channel next week. I'll try to come up with some type of chaos to, get people to tune in just to hear me say nothing.
Should not be hard.
Won't be hard. But between now and then, I'll have
Ray's got a show in 10 minutes. 5 minutes.
Those haters.
Ray's got a show in 5 minutes.
Nothing but haters over there on that show.
Tomorrow night, we're back at we're playing SpongeBob.
And also, guys, in an hour, check me out on the Sandy and Anthony show.
That's it. Good. David, thanks for popping in. Mr. Urban World. Oh, Mr. Urban World's about to have Cowboy have it in Discord about something ridiculous he said at the beginning of the show. Awesome.
I'll see you in the Discord, buddy.
See him in the Discord. Bye. on. My dad says we have to rename the show. What did you say the show should be called?
The Opininators.
The Opinionators.
Same difference. All right, man. Good show.
Oops.